Hi guys, Angie Peppers here. Hope you guys are doing good. Just wanted to do like a brief segment today, very basic, very simple, on how to propagate or how to make or grow your own plants using your own cuttings from your existing plants. These so happen to be succulents. Looks a little messy, I know. Looks like doesn't make sense what's going on here, but it's just basically like 3 types of succulents that I use, that I have of my own. Very simple to make. If you're ever cleaning out your plants, repotting them, sometimes pieces of the succulents come off. We usually end up like discarding them or something, but in this case you can save the leaves. You could use them to make your own new succulent plants. So very basic too. All you need is basic some potting soil, some seed starter soil, or just your own gardening soil or your own composted soil of your choice. Nothing too powerful, just basic soil. You can use like clay pot trays. You can use planters, something that's not too deep. My suggestion to you guys is not to stick any of the existing leaves deep in soil, because basically what happened is they can just basically rot, or you might get a few growths on there. But the best way that I've known, or I've been learning actually, is basically you just kind of lay them on the ground and give them some time. Some of these basically took about maybe 3 to 4 weeks before you start seeing an activity. So here is, I have my I'll be flashing some of the pictures. You'll probably see them up here on the screen of what they're supposed to look once they're fully developed. But so don't be alarmed. Like I said, it looks pretty messy. This one comes from my donkey ears. My donkey ears, as you may know, or you might not know, but donkey eared plants are kind of basically like succulents. They get pretty big. They do better when you have them suspended up in hanging baskets. And what they do, they like to throw their babies at the tips of the leaves. So in this case, they throw it out. But see, these I had to clean up because they started to rot and things. And sometimes when they get too much rainwater or something, they start to rot. So I don't recommend you guys to be putting too much water on them. But anyway, that's another story. See how this little guy here is growing? I just basically laid it on soil like that. Like I said, I didn't bury it or do anything, just laid it out. See, these are old leaves that people, you end up discarding or whatever. In this case, see how, notice the little growths? Basically just there, and it'll just take on their own little growths there. These I don't really see. Well, actually, yes, I do. Gotta really take a look here. Let me show you right here. See right there? Those little indentions there? Got little babies popping out. So just be patient. Like I said, roughly about maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, just depending. I had these guys outside. I brought them inside for the purpose of me making this segment. This one is a mother of thousands, or alligator teeth. This one I just took a piece of it the other day. I was repotting this, one of my grandmother's plants. Pieces of it came off, so what I did was I just brought it and stuck it there. Let's see what it does. Got more pieces here going. My donkey ears. Then I got this silver dollar vine that I just bought. Took some pieces off. And I'm just going to stick it to try to make more babies. This will save you money. You don't have to go out to Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever to get more plants. You can make your own. You could just put these aside somewhere outside in your garden area, inside, wherever. You don't want to get it too drenched in water because they will rot. Just basically, see, I can touch it. It's not too wet. In this case, it was raining outside. I brought these inside. You don't want heavy waters to land on them. It can destroy or just destroy whatever activity you have. So try to keep them dry. Keep them out of direct sunlight. You don't want them in direct sunlight. I had mine in indirect sunlight under a tree. Brought them inside. So you got these other succulent here. Friend of mine that we have, she just went and yanked over a piece of her succulent and gave them to me. So I experimented with them a little. Some of them I stuck in the ground a little. Some I laid them flat. And as you can see, you got some growths going on there. See that? It's pretty neat, right? Sorry, I'm trying to have you look at it. So these, see that? See the little growths right there, and that neat? Basically start popping out. You just got to be a little patient. Some, see there's a little bit of activity going there. They'll start rooting themselves, producing little babies. See that one there? See that? It's right there. This one was a little piece also. This one ended up blooming. Not sure what the name of it is. I'll try to look it up and see what it is, but very, very basic. Just basic, like I said, potting soil, gardening soil, seed starter soil. Keep it dry, not too wet. You don't want it too damp. Lay them straight out. Just let them do what nature does, and you'll have your own growths. So hopefully this will help you for, instead of discarding those leaves or throwing them away, you can use them to make your own growths. This donkey ears plant easily goes for $20 to $30. A large one, like I said, they get huge. And I'll show you. You should be seeing some flashing pictures of what these plants are supposed to look like. See, I got 2, 3, 4, 5. I got about 6 donkey ears going. Very, very simple, very, very basic. And like I said, just be patient. Like I said, if you're not doing anything with the leaves, you don't want to throw them or something. These are just, like I said, basic propagation, how to make your own plants out of your own succulents. Later on in other segments, I'll be talking a little bit about, how to make some plants out of ivies, basil, things like that, that you stick in water. In this case, with these succulents, you don't put them in water. You just lay them out on soil and just let it take its course. So hopefully this is helpful to you guys. Very, very simple. Anyone can do it. So hopefully you've gotten some out of it, and then you can go out and make your own little growths, okay? All right, so talk to you guys later.